For EP, climbing walls and handholds is our business, but that's really not why we're here. We're here to enrich people's lives and introduce climbing to the world. We know that once somebody gets an opportunity to go indoors and climb on a climbing wall, that they're going to be hooked and they're going to be a climber for life.
Good afternoon and welcome. And these are our athletes. It's very quick. No hanging around here. They've been putting their problems up in the last just 2.25 hours, and the athletes have all been announced. This is the male youth B and the female juniors. We're in Arco, Italy. And this is the World Youth Championships for 2015. We're in Arco, Italy, and we were told that there was going to be a slight delay, so we got caught out because the athletes came out, and we hadn't even started the stream when they came out. But here we are, and we'll be running through the names very shortly. My name's Adrian Battersby, and I'll be taking you through this next couple of hours of action. Our officials here today, well, there they are. Too many to name, lots of them, and they're all working very hard today because there's 6 different finals taking place, and they have to try and measure up and make sure that they set good courses for everybody. Those are the 6 athletes. The schedule for today, we've already seen one of the categories. We've seen 2 of the categories come to finals, female youth B and female youth A. That's the current time, currently 1:30 here in Arco. And we're going to be finishing off with the male youth A and male juniors a little bit later on. Well, while the athletes are having a little look at what they've got coming up against them, let's have a look at, first of all, this is the male youth B. Let's have a look at the male youth B athletes. 2 from Italy, 1 from Colombia, 1 Belgium, 1 Japan and 1 Russia. And Italy are fancying themselves for a medal or 2 here, as they have 2 athletes in the top 3 at the moment. Of course, this is the order they'll be going out in. So Philip Schenk of Italy is certainly considered, he's in the lead going into this competition, and he's been on very hot form indeed. That is the male side of things. Then the female junior, this will complete the female category. This is the these are the 18 and 19-year-olds of the female categories. 6 different countries represented in the 6 finalists. Of course, Julia Kruder, we've seen a little bit, and Jessica Perls of Austria, and of course Miho Nanaka. Who can forget her SpongeBob SquarePants chalk bag? Although I believe that she's dispatched with that now, and she's gone all ultra serious. So it will be great to see. But 3 athletes there. We've seen a lot on the IFSC World Cup, and it will be wonderful to see the competition here. So this is a great. We should leave this on screen for a little while, because you can see from that second camera, you can see all the problems, and you can see what they're going to have to deal with. So you can see all the way through. They are all marked as MB1, and there's FJ3 on the far right hand side, so there are some similar holds being used. And I do love the multicoloured section they have there, but it's going to be a fascinating competition, and of course we're going to see a first ever world youth champion at these age groups, or world junior champion, of course, for the females, and it will be fascinating to see the competition. We've already had some superb competition so far this morning. That video should be available as a replay for you to go and have a look at and watch again at your leisure. We're live here in HD on the IFSC YouTube channel, and also our backup stream as always on the 24/7 platform, just in case a few of you have issues with YouTube. Conditions out there are extremely hot, and you can see that the sun is really blasting down on the right hand side. It's got to be 29-30 degrees out there already, getting up towards the heat of the day. It's 1:30. It's possibly even a little bit hotter than that. It's very, very hot indeed. And each of the female athletes there having a real good look at their problem. Of course, everything's strictly timed. Just saw Paul today there. He's looking after all the guys, stopwatch in hand, making sure that they only have the allocated time. Well, just they'll get a real good look at this. They're all having a good discussion between them. Of course, I'm just looking through some of the names, and we've got a star-studded men's juniors coming up later on tonight. Looking down that list, there's some great talent. Japan, Russia, Slovenia, France, and then those are the top athletes from those countries, and we have Nathaniel Coleman and Chong Jong-won from Korea, who have been absolutely stunning on the World Cup circuit so far, and they really are going to be something to go for. They're 1 and 2 going head to head in the final tonight. That really will be something quite special. I'm really looking forward to that later, and that's in our next webcast a little bit later on. Well, this is of course unusual in that in the senior category, the athletes don't get to have a look at the wall. They don't get to discuss what can be done. There's a few of them there, like chatting away, looking through the problems. There's a couple like to just drop off the back and just keep themselves to themselves. They're all trying to get a grip of this starting group just to see how easily they can throw themselves up. So there's a bit of a dyno move there, isn't there? A little bit of a leap up on FJ4. Hold on there, bend your legs and spring up to that red volume up in the top corner. Well, I hope you enjoyed the coverage from a little bit earlier today. We are on the hashtag IFSCWYCH. IFSCWYCH. I do have that in front of me on my screen. Very happy to chat to you guys and just see what everybody's talking about. I've already seen that the Federation of Climbing from Italy have just tweeted about Asia Gollo taking a medal. They're very happy there. And well done to Janja, also a little bit earlier on. She was absolutely fantastic. Janja Garbarent of Slovenia was absolutely superb. And as was Ashima Shiraishi of the United States. So we're getting ready to go now. They just getting all the athletes settled behind the scenes. They all have their little corner, their little seat that's allocated. And they will be coming out, of course, in reverse order. So the first athlete coming out will be one placed in 6th place coming into this. Looks like there's just a bit of a query here. There's a bit of a... Oh, there's a bit of an adjustment. Here we go. Well, they've let the athletes look at something. And now what's going on? They're going to... well, they're definitely going to put something else there. Surely. Nobody's that good at... But the officials here, I don't know if we can get a look at them. It's hard. Yeah, well, we can see fairly clearly here. That's it's like one of our main officials ripping the tape off. But we do certainly have a delay here. There's no doubt about that, because it looks like if we can get the front on view, we can see which problem that is. That's FJ4, right? So that's the one that we just saw a short while ago. And well, he's dismantled a lot of it by the looks of it. I'd be really interested to know what's going on FJ4, because he's actually taken down everything. So, are we? I'd be very interested to know what's going on here. We do have a man out in the field, and yeah, that problem looks pretty hard now. Well, it looks like we're going to try and get the athletes out to start problem 1. And, well, we'll try and find out what's going on with FJ4 for you, because they are, looks like they are going to be coming out. Okay, so here we go. Off goes the clock, and here are our first 2 athletes in this competition. Nikolai Mucharov on the left-hand side in the male junior. Ignore the tag saying F1. We'll change that in a second. And it's Margot Puchot of France on the left-hand side. Well, she didn't hang around, did she? Wow. Well, she may have been kept waiting back there, but she was definitely not hanging around at all, and she just flashes in no time at all. So now we can concentrate on our Russian friend here, Nikolai Mucharov, who, what was that? That was like 40 seconds. That was pretty good going. This is the male youth B taking place here. And down. Well, Margot Puccios can go off and have a nice little drink of water and cool down. This is the area that's getting quite a lot of the sunshine for Mucharov. And as I said earlier, we will try and find out why problem 4 was dismantled in the female junior if we can. Male Youth B is the youngest category, is 14 and 15 years old. The Youth A is 16 and 17, and the junior is 18 and 19. Mucharov is definitely having a bit of trouble here on this. He's still got just over a minute. (15 years old). He's world rank number 16 from Kaliningrad. Has not medalled in his events so far. So he's just competed in 6 youth events, and actually just made the final in one of them in France at the European Youth Cup in Boulder. So to make the final here at the world level is I was going to say a career best, but of course he's at 14 years old. He's got a long climbing career ahead of him, but this is his best performance to date to make the final at the World Championships, where there's certainly some athletes who've not made it through. Just having a look down the list. Of course, I know some of the British crew were a little bit disappointed they didn't make it through. Time's running out. And Mucharov, well, he got the bonus, but can he get to the top? This is his last chance now. It's a 4+ system. No more chances now for the Russian. Mucharov got 3 tops in his semi-final and 2 tops in the qualification. He was it was very close in the semi-final. Actually, he only reached the final on the basis of 2 less attempts at a bonus. 3 tops in 11 attempts. And Matteo Manzoni of Italy was just unlucky, and Mucharov there almost just gives up. That problem was too much for him, pardon the pun, and the Russian departs. That was a definite polar opposite from the first climb we saw. So next up, somebody we know and have seen a little bit on the world circuit, Julia Kruder of Slovenia. And on the male side, it's Keita Dohi of Japan. Well, for those of you watching, we saw the female junior route totally dismantled just now, and I heard that those holds at one there were actually covers to disguise the route. That's what I'm being told by one of the officials. So I presume there are just the minutest little finger holds in there. We will find out when we get to female junior 4 in about an hour and a half time. Kruder came off on that one. She'll have been very aware that Margot Puccios of France would have flashed that in no time at all. So Kruder already has just dropped a place, even if she tops now. Dohi here. Well, he's in the same place. He's not sure what to do. He has a little grin, shake of the head. So the bonus is no issue on the male problem. Let's just see. Oh, nice move. It's just going on from the bonus. I always prefer it when we actually have a female and a male climbing at the same time. It's so easy to flick between the two. This morning we had female youth B and female youth A. And Julia fighting hard, but the legs just swinging quite wildly there. And that took her off. Yes, if you're watching this from anywhere around the world, do tweet, do say hello to us. IFSC WYCH is the hashtag we're using. Do say hi. Say where you're watching from, what time it is. Middle of the afternoon here in Europe, 2 o'clock. Coming up to, it's 10 to 2 to be exact. Dohi. Well, he's in the same position that we saw Nikolai Mucharov just a short while ago. He's got to this easily enough, but it's where does he go from here on in? I'm actually just noticing that the IFSC database has just updated his name and has now named him Micharov. So all my puns go flying out the window as usual. Well, Kruder having another go. Time running out. This is the big one. 10 seconds to go. She's got it. That's better, but she's still swinging, and she knows she's going to go. Well, she's got 5 seconds just to get on that wall and have a last go. Now, this was the problem. This is, yeah, she's already pumped, isn't she? She's given everything. Dohi managed just to get on at the last second there. So Kruder departs. Now, Keita Dohi. Quite amazing, isn't it? That Julia Kruder, we've seen a lot of on the IFSC World Cup, does not get past first base on that problem, doesn't get to the bonus. And yeah, this is the problem, this is the dilemma. How are you supposed to do this? You can't get your leg up there, surely, no way. Well, he's given it his all, but just as we saw with Micharov, there is nothing to go there. And next up, it's from Belgium, Chloe Collier, and in fact also from Belgium, Lucas Franket. Franket, 15 years old, from Belstelle in Belgium. This is this is definitely a career best result for him so far. Has not made finals in the 4 events that he's competed in so far on the tour. Chloe's off. He's a tall lad, Lucas, for 14 or 15. Chloe Collier, 18 years old, from Masnoy, Saint-Pierre. She took a bronze medal in Lagenfeld Austria in July this year. A couple more bronzes in 2014. Here's a chance for her to really mix it up now. Halfway through this climb, Franquet and Collier, neither of them have really threatened. So far we've just seen the French climber get a top so far today. Franquet is not able to get up to the area where people have really struggled. So everybody's getting the bonus here. And no problems for Franquet either. Although he needs to be considered to be settled, which I think he will be now. Right, so this is the next big one. How are you supposed to get up to this next level? Collier is also moving. Collier's moving up well. She's through that area and she gets to the top. Took her a few attempts, but she's on the board, and that's a good start for her. So Lucas, 40 seconds on the clock. This is the, what are you supposed to do here? Is this just a, yeah, you can't get your leg up there. Whoa. Oh, so close. Looking at the clock, quick white, one more go, one more attempt. So far, the female who came out first, Margot Puccio, with that flash, leads the way. And time is up. And Julia Kruder, who was considered possibly to be one of the dark horses lower down the field, she's actually dropped down and currently in last place now, with being the only female athlete to have not topped the female route, and Lucas doesn't manage there. So the male problem giving problems. Half the field have gone and nobody's managed to complete it as yet. Well, I expect to see hear a bit of applause in the arena here, because next two up, and off they go. Clock starts. Jessica Pils of Austria on the right hand side, and it's David Picol-Ruaz of Italy on the left. Of course, Jessica Pils, she was in third place coming into this competition. She's ranked number 2 on the IFSC Climbing World Cup for lead. So this will be interesting to see how her bouldering is. She took the silver medal in Stavanger just a week ago. She was bronze at IMST, silver medal at the European Youth Championships for bouldering. And she took silver medal in Briançon-Liède, a bronze medal in Chamonix. She's a real all-rounder. And she just gets to the top there like it's a walk in the park. Jessica Pils, a flash on problem FJ1, and she moves into the lead. So now for David Picol-Ruaz. Jessica Pils has really had a fantastic, see, I'm just looking down her list. Her last 5 events she's taken a bronze or a silver, and only one of those was a junior event. All the others were senior events, so she's really hit the senior mark. She is the reigning world champion at lead. Of course, this is a new event. We don't have any reigning world champions at bouldering, so we will have a first one. Well, his problem really is catching them all out at the moment, isn't it? That look from the Italian, pretty much the same as we saw from all the other competitors. Pico Ruaz, arms folded. He knows how to get to the bonus. How do they continue on from the bonus? That's the query. Last minute. That's a much better view. There you go. Good hold. Great job from the cameraman here. Oh, and he's just lost his footing. And, well, he's still got time. You might as well. If he's going to have a little mistake like that, better to get it out the way when you've got time to go back up. Let's get this cleaned. This will be his last attempt. I can't believe these lads are 14 and 15 years old. They look like giants, some of these kids. So here we go, last attempt. Pico Ruaz, ranked number 5 on the European Youth Cup for 2015. Has not actually taken a medal yet, has not been on the podium in the 7 events he's competed in at youth level on the European circuit. He was 7th here last year in the bouldering competition in the European Youth Championships. So just missed out on the final. Now here we go. This is the thing everybody's got here. He gets his bonus. This is tough. But I think we saw a glimpse of how to do it on our last climber when he went way out left and tried to get the leg up. And if you're not that supple, if you haven't got that ability, Pico Ruaz is using energy here on the wall as well. He's just wondering how he can get some leverage. Is he going to try and use his arms and try and pull himself up? Is he really going to go for that? This is intelligent climbing. He's just trying out lots of different holds to see what can take weight. And this is good. He knows he hasn't got any time left. And he's doing this in a very clever way. Now he's realised that he can't use his arms. He's going to have to get the foot up. And so close. Well, that was very intelligent climbing from David Pico Ruaz. And he departs in the same manner that everybody else has, really, to be honest. So next 2 up. And it's Stasa Gajo of Serbia. We haven't seen many Serbian climbers, and also from Colombia, we don't see many Colombian climbers either. Juan Diego Romero Salgueda. His name is so long it broke our graphic. We might have to just take a name out there. I think the Colombians don't mind. They have enough. That's more like it. Great to see Colombia and Serbia in the finals. And of course these two have qualified for this final in 2nd place. You don't see many athletes either wearing the full trousers. Most of them wear shorts these days, but Salguedo very comfortable here. Hello, Susan Berry, watching from A rainy Glasgow. I was in Glasgow on Saturday night with an ice hockey match with the Brayhead clan. What a good game that was. Serbia. Well, that problem is either a take it or leave it, isn't it, for the ladies? Because Stasa Gejo just went through that so comfortably. So only Julia Kruder failing on that one, and she's going to drop down. And she'll be in last place after the first problem. There's always a great following from the Slovenians. Salgueiro having a bit of trouble here on the early part of this, which hasn't given too many issues, I've got to say. Yeah, an illegal start, so try that again. These judges don't miss a thing. No. Now, the thing is, I think it's fairly safe to say that Salgueiro hasn't climbed a lot of competitions. He's don't do a lot in South America on climbing, and he has obviously climbed a lot on the walls, on rock, and he's gone to some competitions, and here he is. He's got the whole world around him, and at male youth B level, you know, he won't have been in these competitions. He won't be used to some of the tricks maybe that the route setters are setting. He won't know. This could be very much a learning curve for him here, because he's having a problem in an area that I don't think anybody's really struggled on, and this is just simply down to maybe lack of competition practice for this man, as he's almost having to, he's setting himself up for like almost a dyno here, which that is not the move. And with 20 seconds to go, the man who was in second place coming into this, well, he hasn't even got to the awkward bit yet, and he's not going to get the bonus. He's going to have one last try. And you almost feel that and the officials allowing that. I was wondering if he was going to allow that start, so Salgueiro's away. But he's not even getting close on the dyno, so he has to realise there's another option for him. This isn't a jump. And with a bit of luck, he's going to realise that he just needs to step up there. He's not sure where to go from here, is he? This is the awkward bit for him. And he's going to go for the jump. Yeah, we didn't see it on that camera, but his hand was nowhere near. Well, that's certainly thrown open the competition now, because that's the man in second place stepping away, having not got to the top, although nobody's topped that one, so I suppose you could say if there's one for him to struggle on, it could be that one, because all he's lost is a bonus there. And clock starts, and these are the final two athletes. Philip Schenk on the left-hand side of Italy, and on the right, the unmistakable Miho Nanaka. Oh. And she is something to watch, this girl. Now look at this. This was the one. You see how easily she made that? Remember, this was the area where Julia Kruder, some of the other names through, and she just climbs up and says, thank you very much. There we go. Was it really that easy? Nanaka tops and flashes. Well, now Philip Schenk, well, we actually just missed him climbing that lower bit, but well, I'm sure we're going to see it again in a second, because this one is looking like an impossible one. He realises that probably the way is the foot up. Oh, goodness. Well, he nearly got there. He had the foot in place. It was the grip with the hand that just failed him. So now he knows, and in fact he's taken his bag with him now. So this is the difference. You see there. Oops. Oh, I speak too soon, but that was the one where Salgueiro was trying to turn that into a big jump, which didn't need to be. Just one good reach with the right hand. Whoa, he's done it. The foot hook worked, and this could be. Oh, can he get up there? He's done it. He's got the grip, and the first man to take the top on MYB1, and Philip Schenk may well. He's started himself well, hasn't he? The only athlete to top on problem 1. And there he goes. Well, chance to quickly look at the results as we stand. And let's just have a look at the male youth B. So there we go, and it's well, not being updated yet. As you can see, there's a 99 next to Philip Schenk's name. Let's have a look at the female junior to start with. This has been updated. Flashes for the top 4 athletes, with Chloe Collier 1 in 4. Looks like there's a little bit of work being done as well. As you can just see, there's somebody with a drill again back on the set. Maybe they're just making a little adjustment there. But from a route setter's point of view, there's a little bit of nervousness. There's only 4 problems here. And as you can see, there could be a little bit of nervousness in 4 flashes. So that was female youth B. That's female youth B. Female juniors, what am I talking about? And then we're just waiting for, as you can see, there is a change being made, and we're just waiting for somebody to change the results online so we can bring up the scores. There we go. So here's the results as they stand, with Philip Schenk of Italy being the only athlete to top problem 1. As you can see there, Salgueiro, the only athlete not to get a bonus. So that's certainly a little bit of a shocker. So the next athlete's up on the board. Margot Puccio, who was around for a very short length of time when she came out for problem 1. And Nikolai Mitrov of Russia. So the first look at problem FJ2. And also MYB2. Here's Mitrov. Oh, it's going too quickly there, you feel. So far, not a lot of climbing, a lot of looking at the wall halfway through. Mitrov almost seems to be as if he's got a train to catch. He seems to be rushing through this very quickly. Obviously, he's just a natural fast climber. He doesn't seem to set himself. He moves on to the next hold very quickly. There you go again. No messing about. As soon as he's got a grip on one, he's on to the next one. I think that maybe cost him on his last hold. He just needs to just a little bit more time, surely. As this rushing is not helping him at all. Whether he's using a bit of a lead tactic here, in that fast climbers in lead get pumped later on up the course and have got a better chance. Maybe he's more of a lead specialist, perhaps. Puccio decides to clean herself. Mitrov just seems a little bit uncontrolled at the moment. This is the male youth B. These are the younger ones, 14 and 15. And Mitrov might look on this a little bit later and realise that he really needs to just slow himself down a little bit. Clock's ticking. Last chance for each now. And Puccio departs. In fact, both athletes depart. So after starting like a whirlwind, Margot Puccio heads off. A little bit deflated. Now Julia Kruder, she's got some catching up to do here. The Slovenian in last place after climb number 1. And she'll know that the others had a lot of success on their problem. On the left, Keita Dohi of Japan. There's only one athlete to top in the men's. Whereas in the female, only Julia Kruder failed to make the top. So a lot of pressure on her here. If she's going to try and get a medal, she has to do something a little bit special over the next couple that the other climbers can't manage. Kruder really having trouble with that hold. Puccio managed to get the hold, but she was not able to get the next one up. Dohi here. Oh, so nearly got the grip. Very frustrating for him. Tomorrow is the lead qualification. There is 10 hours. 10 hours, I'll say that again, in the first route for all categories. So 10 hours of solid climbing tomorrow, which we are not covering. We're only covering finals here at the World Youths. And then Wednesday is the second route of qualification. Then Thursday we see semi-finals. Then Friday is speed day, and we'll be giving you coverage of the finals from 4 o'clock onwards. And on Saturday we see the lead finals, and that's the final day of the event. All the details on the I4C website or even on the YouTube channel. Dohe here, a bit shorter than Michorov, and so whereas Michorov just did a simple reach, Dohe's having to go for the big jump, and he's just not getting the grip at the top there. Well, Yulia Kruder says that's enough. She doesn't even have one more attempt. And Dohe decides the same and says enough is enough. Gives a bow to the audience, I love that. And he heads back. Suitably defeated, never really got close on that particular problem. And next athletes. Chloe Collier of Belgium with Lucas Frankert of Belgium. Collier's making a move here. This is as far as we've seen anybody on this problem. And the right hand just doesn't grip. Here we go, Frankert. This is as far as we saw the Russian. This is the big move now, right hand across. Can he do it? Oh, great strength. It's tough, it's well, he gets his bonus. Last minute, 20 seconds. Two Belgian athletes have both got close. They've probably got as far as anybody so far. And to these and the previous two athletes we've seen so far. Now, Chloe Collier. Final minute. Collier manages that move that none of the other females have managed so far. It's this right-hand across now to the corner. She's not even at the bonus either, but she can't get there. And Franke, 26 seconds to go. This is the move now. He's got further than the Russian did, but he just can't get across in time. Well, final efforts. Halfway through the field here on these second problems. Franke calls it a day there, a little bit lower down. I think he made a massive effort earlier on. And Collier is not going to get past that level today either. So both Belgian athletes depart. 3 more to go. Just waiting, there's just a bit of cleaning of the wall before they're going to be given the nod. And there they go. Jessica Pills. And David Pico-Ruaz. Got the bonus at his first attempt, but like most of the rest of the field, didn't get to the top on problem number 1. Bill's currently in 3rd place, 2nd ranked on the IFSC World Cup. I think you've got to say that it really was between her and Nanaka as for the favourite tag. I think many people would have been able to choose. Possibly Pills would have favoured simply by looking at recent results going back in time. Just quite incredible results that Pills has had on lead climbing, but she also does some bouldering as well. She was 5th at Innsbruck at the European Championships. Bouldering, she does a bit of bouldering on the European Youth. She's taken golds and silvers. She's the reigning European champion from Edinburgh earlier this year. So a real all-rounder, Jessica Pills. She'll be a strong favourite to win the female lead title on Saturday. She's having the same difficulty as the others here. This is where the route setting job is so tough. Trying to create problems that can give you separation, that can allow athletes with that little bit of extra ability to get through, stopping others. Jessica Pills has just found a new way here. This is interesting. This is as high as anybody's been and there has not been a bonus yet, and Jessica will get the bonus. So now we move on. I have just realised that that is the Fassi logo that's on the wall there. Very nice. I've seen some interesting things on the wall. I remember the baby in the big baby that was put up in Vale. I've seen other shapes as well. And the Fassi logo is certainly very good. Oh, well, Pills just tried to get the reach. Clock running down. Have to get on quickly. And Pico Ruaz finishes his attempt. Now Pills, she knows she can get up there. Just taking the time. Interesting, some climbers don't take it back with them. Of course, I suppose you could almost say you could identify which ones are from a lead background more, because here we are in a bouldering comp. She's re-choking the fingers over and over again. It's almost a tick for her to keep her going. Getting herself ready for the big push. Here we go. Oh. So close. Great attempt. Jessica Pills departs, and our next two athletes are on already. No messing around here. Stasa Geijo and Salguedo of Colombia. Who is obviously a very talented climber. Came into this final in second place. Be interesting to see what he makes of this. The only athlete not to get the bonus in problem number one. He got tripped up by that area on the right hand side that you see on the screen. Geijo from Serbia. Pushing on hard, looking to where she needs to get this foot wedged in. There she goes. That's the difference we've seen with some of the other climbers. They weren't swinging the foot around. That one. Or would a couple get the bonus? It's one of those problems where if you've got a little bit of height, it does favour. So you don't need to really jump for that first one. And this might be a better opportunity. This might be a better move for Salguedo to try and get his foot in there and step. He tries another dyno move, but it's not coming off for him. Stasa Geijo. Well, she's changing her tactics here, but she got the grip and then lost it. Salgueiro taking a real good hard look at this one. And he's going to oh, well, that gives him the feeling that he could possibly get the grip, but I'm not sure he's going to manage to hold on. He needs to maybe try a different tactic here. He's just using a lot of energy. Oh my goodness, he's done it this time. Extra bit of choke, extra bit of grip, and once he gets it, he's moving on. And look at this. Now this will be interesting to see. This man's definitely an unorthodox climber, there's no doubt about it. It tripped him up on problem 1. Oh, well, he'll have another go. He's looking at the clock quickly. Of course, there's no IFSC World Cups in South America. There's the 2 in North America on the international stage. And here we go, Salgueiro moves on again now. I think he's certainly got the bonus, which was more than he managed on problem 1. Gayo gives up. She's done for this problem. And Salgueiro departs. So coming up to our final 2 athletes on problem 2. This is, we're pretty much at the halfway mark here now. Clock starts, and it's the leader from both competitions, the leaders from both competitions. From Italy, the only man to top problem 1, Philip Schenk. And on 2, the very, very impressive Miho Nanaka. And well, when you watch Akio Noguchi and you see how she just flows around, you watch Nanaka, and she's developing a very similar style. She didn't used to have this style a few years ago when we first saw her, but she's starting to have more of a Noguchi sort of rhythm to her climbing. She almost looks up as if she can't believe that she's come off there. She's still, oh, it's an M&M bag this time she has. Well, it had to be some sort of character. SpongeBob hit there. She is a little bit old for SpongeBob now, I suppose. Philip Schenk. Yes, he's having trouble with this jump, which is not the first time we've seen that. Nanaka from Tokyo. She's ranked number 3 on the IFSC World Cup for bouldering. Her 2015 record, she was 7th in Toronto. I was very fortunate to be commentating on that one great event there. She was 4th in Vail. She took 2nd place in Chongqing. She was 4th in Hayang and 7th in Munich. Now Schenk, this is a big move for him. If he can top this, we've seen nobody top this one. If he tops this, he's almost got his name on that gold medal. And look at this move here. We've not seen that one before. And now he moves on, and there's the top. Oh my goodness. Philip Schenk has a 2-top lead over the rest of the field. And he's the only one to have topped out of everybody. And, well, he is absolutely thrilled. Oh, don't blame him. What a performance from the Italian. And now Nanaka, well, this is, nobody's been this high. Oh, so close. Well, she'll get it next time. She knows the move. She knows how to get there. She just wants a little bit of cleaning. She's going to rest the arms, and a woman of this experience on the world circuit. She has traveled the world already for 2 years, going back to Innsbruck, where she made the final in 2014. That was her first real major final. Looking down, she actually did a bit of lead in 2013, which is quite strange. So she was in Briançon-Imst, Perth, Valence and Cragnes, finishing anything from 23rd to 31st. And then something happened at the end of 2013, and she decided to take up bouldering. And she's never looked back since. And here she is for a chance of gold. Well, clock is running out, so this is Nanaka's last chance, but she won't be worried about that. She's decided to rest as long as possible. This is her last big attempt, but she knows what she needs to do here. She's done all this before, and it was only the final move that she missed out on. Oh my goodness, well, she can't believe it. She is absolutely spent there. Well, she'll be disappointed with that. Nobody else has topped it. She was hoping to use that to get her name on the board, but she didn't manage it, and she walks off a very disappointed figure. And I'm not surprised there, really. I think she thought herself she had that one nailed. Here are the results so far, and Schenk has almost got this one nailed. He's already got 2 tops. Nobody else is going to be able to get more than 2 tops. So it's going to be down to number of attempts, and Philip Schenk only has to top 1 more, and he's going to win the gold anyway. What an incredible domination. As for the female, I'm not sure if Nanaka's result has been put in yet, but oops, sorry, we got the wrong score up there. Let's bring in the correct one. There you see, there you go, it has been put in, so she still leads. She has 2 bonuses in 3, but Nanaka will be kicking herself in the background that she didn't get that top, because that would have certainly put her away from the rest of the field. But nobody managed problem number 2, and only a couple of them managed a bonus, and that's created a little bit of separation with Nanaka and Pills starting to move away from the rest of the field. Right, so a little bit more work going on now. So they've decided at the halfway stage, this is where they are changing things slightly. So yes, there wasn't anything there. So here we go. Let's have a look. What are they doing here? So FJ4 is about if. Okay, I think they are. Okay, so I think what we've got a situation is. I do love this shot with the tree branches on the left-hand side. I think we had a situation of basically they needed to get the boulders, they needed to get them off the wall so that one of the male problems could be completed without interference. And now we've seen that male problem being gone through. Now we can put these blocks back on for the female. I will go and have a word with the judges afterwards, and I will ask them to say it would be nice to know these things in advance, and if you could let me know, it'd be wonderful. But I can pretty much make that assumption that that's what they're doing. There's a good crowd here today. It's pretty packed. I was out there a little bit earlier, walking around with my mobile microphone, and certainly a good atmosphere. Lots of families, lots of young kids. having a lovely day in the sunshine.
Quasi addirittura arrivo, ancora un blocco. Lui è numero 4 per chiudere questa finale e poi tutto andrà avanti alle 17:45 con la terza e l'ultima finale tra di oggi dove andremo
Things look to be to a completion here.
nei UK e nei Junior. Ancora quindi una lunga
There's a good shot of the crowd.
Bulgari, giorno numero 4 di questi
There you are, having
del
fun.
mondo giovanili di arrampicata. Restate con noi adesso. Gran finale. Inizia Marco Bushon, Julian Alasby, Nikolai Nisarov.
Next athletes up. This is the first go at problem 3 now for both athletes. And so I'm keeping an eye on graphics as well as so it's Nikolai Mitrov of Russia on 1, and on 2 Margot Puccio on the right hand side. She's on FJ3. So we're into the second half of this competition now. Now this is interesting because of course this is the same problem we saw with MB1.
Bella presenza qui. I volumi neri, quindi una bella battaglia.
Mitchell's not happy at all. So this is the same problem we saw as FJ2 just now. So there is a bit of sharing going on this particular final. Here's Puccio. And this was giving all of the male Youth B athletes trouble. Only Schenk managed to top this one. Puccio is starting to lose the bag. Mitrov gets the grip. Mitrov is not getting any change out of this problem. This has been pretty hard going. He's not going to get the bonus. This is his last chance. Peugeot. Well, this was a really tough problem for the males. Female juniors, and Mitrov is off. So not a fun experience there for the athletes in 6th place coming into this final. Pretty demoralising for them, I'm sure. That they've not been able to improve their standing. So next athlete's up. And we've got Julia Kruder of Slovenia in your full screen, and Keita Dohi of Japan on the right-hand side. So this is quite cool, really, that they're sharing a couple of problems each. MB1 is also FJ3, and FJ2 is also MB3. So far, Schenk leads by a good distance. He may have the gold in his bag even before we get to problem 4. He has taken a gold once before in 2014, Lagerfeld, in the European Youth Cup. He was a silver medalist in his last World Cup just a few weeks ago in Mitterdorf, Austria. Also silver medalist in the boulder competition. That was lead, and was also silver medalist at the boulder competition at European Youths in France. So Philipp Schenk, definitely a man who we're going to see a lot of on bleed and bouldering in the future. This is a real tough one, this problem. And remember, the real issue with this problem is a little bit further up the wall. So Kruder may well get to the bonus, which, oh, she nearly did. It's a real tricky one. Just next stage up, which you'll see in a second if she gets there. Crowd here trying to give Kruder a little bit of motivation. Dohi, only 14 years old, has got no record of climbing at all on the European or world level. Obviously climbs a lot in Japan. You don't just get to a world final without being a good climber. Kruder is having real trouble here at 17 years old. She's ranked number 11 on the IFSC World Cup circuit. She's not been making the finals on the IFSC World Cup for boulder, but she's been a steady semi-finalist, so we've seen her a lot on semi-final stages. Time will now run out and Dohi will finish. A dramatic final attempt there from the athlete from Japan, and Kruder. Well, this looks like a really tough problem for the female category. And she's reached up there, so she gets the bonus. And now moving on. Oh, she's gonna go, surely. Oh, she's recovered incredible strength. Surely she had to go there. She managed to redouble. Whether she just realised and just remembered that this was her last attempt, she had to stay on. That was incredible to see that move. Oh, and she already knows. Well, I think she's given everything. Well done. Julia Kruder can hold her head up there. She absolutely tried her best there, and she really, by all honesty, should have come off a little bit earlier. I think her legs are feeling a bit wobbly. She crawled down those stairs like a baby there, didn't she? She's definitely struggling. Next athlete's up. So it's the two Belgium athletes, Lucas Frankert and Chloe Collier of Belgium. Collier currently in 5th place. Took 4 attempts to get to the top of problem 1, whereas the other athletes all flashed. And Frankert currently in 3rd place, hasn't topped yet. Collier just goes backwards for a second here just to try and work out her move. Getting towards the business end now. And one climb, one top, or even a bonus might make all the difference in this competition. As I said earlier, we're getting quite a flat table in terms of results, so it could be that bonuses will make a difference. Just looking at, you could almost say that Philip Schenk has pretty much nailed on the gold as much as he can. 2 tops in his first 2, when nobody else has topped at all. Is an absolutely stunning start. But bonuses will come in terms of medals later on down the line, and it's the same in the female category. The top 5 females have all topped, 4 of them with flashes, and then we're down to bonuses and, well, count back as well. But so far it's Nanaka in the lead position, having had 1 less attempt at a bonus. Collier, as time runs out, she'll have 1 final attempt. Frankert cannot get past first base here. No, that's going to be He's going to have one last final go. And it's the same result. Doesn't matter how many attempts you have if you don't top, of course. So just keep trying, keep going for it. Oh, just momentum takes her away. And Collier doesn't get the bonus there, so she just loses a little bit of momentum to Julia Kruder. Absolutely beautiful day here. And next up, David Pico-Ruiz of Italy and Jessica Pills of Austria. Certainly the favourite for the lead. Can she do the bouldering as well? Of course, the Austrians are real all-rounders. There's an interview on the RFSC YouTube channel when I spoke to Anna Stöhr, I think it was last year in Toronto, and we just talked about how she got into it, and she was saying that she actually wanted to be a lead climber. She just couldn't get in the team, and she turned to bouldering instead. And how hasn't she dominated that sport for quite a number of years? And yet she actually wanted to start off lead climbing. Well, this is really a tough one for the female climbers, indeed. They're having real trouble just getting to the bonus section. Never mind there's a real tough area coming up later on down the line. Two more climbers to come. Pills tries a different way of getting across there without walking. Tries to get her balance over. Because what you don't appreciate is that these walls are very difficult. They're vertical, or if not, they come back towards you. The red one is pretty much a vertical one, but of course there is a slant on all these little slabs. Pico-Ruiz is having the same issue that we saw with all the other male climbers here. Interestingly, a couple of top female climbers managed to make sense of it, but Pico-Ruiz just can't. Well, he's giving it up. He's getting well, he's going to have one more go, but he's not even getting close. Is she in time? I think she is. The judges are letting her have it as the clock went. Pico-Raz is away, and he's not feeling very happy about it either. He's throwing his arms around a bit at the moment. He's definitely in a different place than his teammate, Philipp Schenk. You can't do anything wrong right now. Oh, she's going to go. Oh, dear. So Jessica Pills departs. And 2 more climbers to go here on problem number 3. They walk out from the left-hand side. It's a very efficient operation they've got here. Colombia and Serbia. So many different countries you see are represented. At these World Youth Championships. I was watching a bit of footage of the opening ceremony. Oh, Salgueiro. Wow. Well, this is good to see. But he's got further than any of the male climbers so far here, and there's his bonus. Well, that's the bonus he's made back that he lost on problem number 1. Well, we are with volunteer cameramen here, so they are climbers, but sometimes they don't actually cover all the boulders. And here's Stasa Gayo, who's got actually to this area we haven't seen. Come on, come on! Oh my goodness, she's done it. This is she's. Can she make it? Come on, push it out, push it out. Can she be only the 2nd athlete? She's got one hand on. Can she use that hand to pull a little? Just needs to get the other hand. Oh my goodness, this is so oh, the right foot went. Oh my goodness, the lot. She wants the lot doing. Oh, the blow of the cheek says it all. She'd basically got it. She had basically got that. And then the leg gave way. Incredible. Now, here she goes again. Salgueiro just starting his journey as we're getting towards the latter end of this climb, and he's off again. So, I really like her style. She's very slow, very deliberate. She's taking her time. She's possibly working her muscles a little bit harder doing it this way. Now, well, she's obviously got that suppleness with her legs. We only saw one of the male athletes manage that. But she's managing it now, and this is the hard push for her now. This is where some of the strength's needed. She's got one hand again. This is tough. She needs to get that foot on and not nudge. Oh, there we go. Now she's ready, 2nd time around. And that's a big top for Stasa Gayo of Serbia. First female athlete to top. Right in the mix now. That's going to really shake things up, and there's a bit of pressure on Mel Nanaka, who will, because she'll have come back to 0. I'll nudge that one, and head it to do on this problem, which is not easy. So this is the moment. This is where we have these little pressure moments, and we have a pressure moment right now. Next 2 athletes. Philipp Schenk and Miho Nanaka. Schenk, if he tops this, he wins. In fact, nobody has topped this so far. Philip Schenk has not even climbed problem 3 and he is already the gold medalist. That is amazing. So congratulations, Philip. You can enjoy yourself. It will be interesting to see how he does here, but he already has the gold medal around his neck, and the rest are battling for the lower positions. As for Miho Nanaka, this is a tough one for her. You can see she's really working it hard, trying hard to balance, to move slowly across. She's not there yet, is she? And this was the one where Gayo she got across there so quickly. She found this lower bit quite comfortable. Just amazing what sometimes so many athletes favor or don't favor. Nanaka, this is not one she's enjoying, but she found her footing. And now she gets the bonus. This is her first attempt. This is also significant because she'll know that her opponent took a couple of attempts last time, and this could be a gold medal chance for her. If she can flash this one, she could look to be sealing the gold in her head, knowing there's one more problem to come, and she just has to match her opponent on that last problem. This is a chance for her, but she's realised she can't do it with power. She needs to get the leg up, and can she do that? We already saw with some of the male athletes they weren't able to get the leg up there, and it looks like Nanaka's not able to either. Fascinating problem here that the route setters have put in for us. Nanaka she doesn't want to push it too hard. She's going to try a slightly different way here. We've not seen this one before. She's going to try and hold both. Nope, she's decided against. That's not working. So, you know, the subplot in here is very simple. She's having a rest. The subplot is simple. She's trying to flash this. She's still on the wall. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. She's been on the wall for 3 minutes. And this is a pure attempt at flashing this problem, but this is a risky maneuver, and this is why she's having the issue. She doesn't want to do a risky maneuver. She wants to just flash it with great climbing. But there is a move in here which is a risky move in itself, and that's what's putting her off. She knows that this is a really risky move, but she knows that she needs to try and get a flash to get the gold. And of course the big danger is if she comes off, she may not have enough time to get back on again. Oh my goodness, she's trying it. What a way to try this. She's going off the wall. She's using a foot grip on the wall. Now she's in trouble. Come on. She can't get her foot inside. She's got nowhere to go. Oh my goodness. Come on, Miho. Oh. And now she's got to look at the clock, and she is spent. Oh my goodness. Time has gone. And Miho Nanaka fought hard. And that is incredible to see. The tactics behind that were quite incredible. She went for the flash, and it may have even cost her a medal. She went for the gold, and the disappointment is so obvious as she walks off there. She knows that that was a major, major move. Well, wow, that is amazing. Let's just take breath for a second and let's have a look at the results as they stand. Look at that beautiful view. Philip Schenk has taken the gold, and it's now between Dohi, Frankert, Mitrov, Pico-Uras and Salgueiro for the silver and bronze. It's all to work on for this last climb. And on the female side of things, here's the female results. There you see, Gayo has got a real chance now, and Nanaka, who thought she was going to do it, well, she's got the silver medal. And here's the next climber's already up. They're not messing around there. They usually have a little delay. This time they didn't. So I'm not exactly sure what's on the clock. Hopefully we can find out what's on the clock in a second. This is Margot Pichot and her final climb, and Nikolai Micharov. So, excuse me, that was my error. Name tags usually help. Here's Micharov on problem. This is the 4th problem for the male youth. Little dyno maneuver here, and here's Puccio on the female junior 4. Well, what a great drama we just saw there. Serbia now have got one hand on the gold medal in the female junior. Puccio with 1 top in 1 attempt. She's got an opportunity of a medal here. She must be aware, she must know that it's quite tight. And she's currently in 4th spot, but it's only down to bonus, so she's 1 bonus down. On the male, Micharov is also in 4th place and is in a similar position here actually. None of the athletes from 2nd down to 6th have topped anything yet. So there's a real opportunity. They've all had 2 bonuses. So the men's competition is absolutely open. Oh. Puccio almost gripping there. Sun is out very bright, as you can see. Very hot day here in Arco, Italy. Got to be around 32, 33 degrees out there. Absolutely wonderful conditions for climbing. Nice and dry. Oh, a real bit of drama just there with Nanaka. And who will take the first World Boulder crown at youth and junior level in this category? Time's running out. Micharov has got to move. Puccio also. She's waiting for the clock to get down before she gets onto the wall. And here we go. Final chance. Puccio's off. And she won medal here today. And now it's down to what can the Russian do. Caught up a little bit here. He's going to have to make a big move here. But yeah, runs out of time. And Nikolai Micharov, his day is complete, his tournament's complete. Well done to the Russian. And he is somebody I'm sure we'll see a lot more of in years to come. Next up, Keita Dohi of Japan, who was waving through the door at some friends in the crowd. And on the right-hand side, Julia Kruder of Slovenia. Dohi currently in 3rd place. And with Mitrov. Excuse me, Mitrov currently in 2nd place, but he didn't get the bonus there. So there's a real opportunity here for the athletes below him. If they can get bonuses, they will move up. And Dohi currently 2 bonuses in 3 attempts. So far, he's actually in the leading the chasing pack. He's already had a few attempts here. He doesn't want to be wasting too many. Dohi having real trouble here. The medals are up for grabs. The only one that's safely stashed away so far is the male Youth B gold. It has already gone to Philip Schenk of Italy. All the award ceremonies will be later on tonight, and we will tag them on to the end of our webcast of the final event taking place, which will be the female UFA and the male UFA and the male juniors. Halfway through. Okay, Dohi's trying a different style. And fair play, good play. There you go. So there's the bonus. And now that puts him into silver medal position. And if he can top here, this could be a really big move for him. 14-year-old from Japan. Come on. Go on, go on. He's done it, he's done it. Oh my goodness, Keita Dohi tops. And he knows that was a vital top as well. Big celebration. We'll have a look at what that means in a second. Let's have a look at Julia Kruder. She's got her own big battle here. Kruder currently in 6th place. She hasn't topped any. In fact, I will be correct in saying that Kruder will not get a medal here today. She hasn't topped, and there are 3 athletes already with 1 top in 1 attempt, so she's already had multiple attempts, and she will come away medalless. So the medals are going to be Geijo, Nanaka, Pills. Look like the ones who are going to be fighting it through, and they're all coming up very shortly. Kruder has given it all. I was really impressed with her on the earlier problem. She absolutely looked as if she was going to come off a wall, and an incredible bit of movement, managed to stay on. She's a real fighter. Certainly keep a nose out for her in years to come. So now we have our Belgian pairing. This is Lucas Franke. And, well, as it stands on the leaderboard, well, Chloe Collier has got 1 top in 4 attempts. And she needs to top here. It's as simple as that. She has to top, otherwise she won't be able to get the medal. There are 3 athletes ahead of her with 1 top in 1 attempt. That's for the male youth B leaderboard. Frankart currently, he's that was one top from 6 attempts from Do Hee there, 5 away. So that's become the mark for the silver medal. So 6 attempts it took him to top there, and he's got 3 bonuses in 9. So any of the athletes now coming up, forgetting Schenk, who already has the gold, has to top this in less than 6 attempts to try and get the silver medal from Japan. Frankart trying to go directly. He's a tall lad, so it's giving him the feeling that he can try and go directly over the top. Whereas as we saw with Do Hee, he went round the side. He went along first. Frankart doesn't want to go along. He wants to just go direct to the top. He thinks he can make it, and he's getting very close. You see in the door Jessica Pills getting ready to come on. I don't think she's allowed to be watching these two really, but I think she's having a sneaky look. Pills currently in bronze medal position, so she's fighting hard. Minute to go. Well, he did manage it slightly lower. That was what Do Hee was trying a little bit earlier. Just wonder how many attempts he's taken. We'll find out shortly. Frankart with no tops to his name. Surely he can make this now. He's going to need to step. He can't do it from there. He needs to get his foot on the left-hand side. He's not happy here. He needs to reset. You've got to get your left foot up where your left hand is, and that is a costly mistake. So Collier finishes. That's her event complete. Just Frankart now left. Okay, well, he's worked this one out, so he knows he can get the bonus here. I've got a feeling he's already had more than 6 attempts to get to this stage, so looks like Do Hee's silver medal. Yeah, the problem is the left foot, isn't it? Is he going to try and reach? No. So Frankart, his tournament is over. There won't be a medal for him at the end of this, sure. And the next 2 athletes now, Jessica Pills and David Pico-Ruiz are next up. Frankart currently in. He has moved up to 3rd place. He did get the bonus. So at the moment, Do Hee has the silver with his 1 top. Frankart with the bronze. But there's Pico-Ruiz and Salgueiro. And if they can get the bonus, Pico Ruiz has currently got 2 bonuses in 9 attempts, whereas Francard has 3 bonuses in 12. So Pico Ruiz has got 3 attempts, and that was number 1 attempt there on the screen. Salgueiro has 2 bonuses in 10, so he only has 2 attempts to get the bonus, and he will take the bronze. And of course, if they can get to the top anyway, that will move them up anyway, in any case. Pico Ruiz onto the wall again. But he's having real issues down at the bottom. Jessica Pills currently in 3rd place. She's in bronze medal position. And all the athletes below her have already gone. So she's got the 3rd place guaranteed. It's now just a question of she has to top to get to the silver medal. She's already taken too many attempts to overtake Nanaka on bonuses. So Pills needs a top here to get the silver. Pico Ruiz seems to be a little bit all at sea here. He's going to try a different way, because certainly the way he was trying wasn't working. And this is what Dohi did when he got to the top. But he didn't fall off, he carried it round. He was quite a fast climber, Pico Ruiz. Just 2 more climbs to go. Time is out, and Pills will have to be content with the bronze medal here. Nanaka has got the silver guaranteed. She's going to have a go on the gold, and here's Pico Ruiz. Now this is interesting. With time out, he's finally, you can see it's taken a lot of energy. He's having a real rest here. He's somehow managed to get to this position. He might not be sure how himself. There's the bonus in a lot of attempts. If he can reach the top, he will move himself into bronze medal, but he doesn't. And that means that Lucas Francard will still be in bronze medal position with 2 climbers to go. Salgueiro, it's all about the Colombian now. What can he do? And from the female category, it's the Serbian Gajo who has an excellent chance of the gold medal. Salgueiro currently in 6th place, but he could jump If he can top in less than 6 attempts, he can jump all the way up to silver medal in one climb. But he's looking for the direct route here. Gajo, she's got 2 tops in 3 attempts. Naka with 1 top in 1. So this is quite fascinating here. Gajo's already had a couple of goes. Here she goes again. And there's another one. I think that's attempt number 3 she's had. Sagredo, a real good close look at this wall. And that would be something, trying to use the side wall to climb up. Stassi Gajo, she knows how to do it. She knows what she needs to do. As you can see, Miho Nonaka psyching herself up there. Well, there is actually a hold around the side of that wall. That Sagredo is trying to do. Oh, she's made it this time. It took a few attempts, but she's up there. And now, there's the bonus. If she tops, she will get the gold. And Nonaka, who is waiting in the door, will not be enjoying this. This is as far as anyone's got, but she's down. Whoa. Now that is interesting. I thought she was going to make it. She looked confident there. I think that was just a mistake. Oh, this really is fascinating. She has the bonus. Now, asking for a bit of brushing quickly. Wow, these guys are, I think they're army types. No messing there. Time's out on the clock. She's going to keep going. If she tops, she gets the gold. It's as simple as that. And if you were her, you'd be doing this exact same movement. You'd be trying over and over again. She's made it the once. If she can get through, she's confident of getting to the top. She knows that there's possibly a gold medal on this, but she goes with a long hand in the end. Time runs out, and now the drama will continue. Gajo finishes with 2 tops in 3 attempts and 3 bonuses in 8. With 1 climber to go. Miho Nonaka, the only person that could overtake her. She has 2 attempts to take gold, and Salgado is down. And he's been great. It's been great to see Colombia in a major world final. He's finished in 6th place. Schenk will take the gold, Dohi the silver, and Franket takes the bronze. And now this is the big moment. It's all about Miho Nonaka. Philipp Schenk has already got the gold for Italy. Miho Nonaka, you see her there in blue. She has 2 attempts. If she can top in 1 or 2 attempts, she will win the World Championship. And there's 1. And this is it now. And she's probably not aware that it's this tight. But if she fails here, gold will go to Serbia. And Anarka will have to be content with the silver. This is it. This is the big move. Oh, she's not made it. Serbia will take the gold. Anarka, 2 attempts already under the belt. This will be a third. And Stasa Gayo of Serbia has won.
Well, can you believe Philip Schenk has just gone and put the icing on the cake there. He's gone and topped 3 out of the 4 problems, and he's shown the rest of the world how it's done. Big crowd here that's forming. They're loving it, seeing the Italian taking gold. And there's cheers all around me as I walk out there. They're cheering me on Anarka as well. But Philip Schenk has certainly taken the gold here. And he's Miho Anarka. She's already got the silver. She's just climbing for fun at the moment. She's going to have her last few goes here.
Next time, and the last one for this World
Philippe, congratulations. Angelo is the event organizer here. You speak good English, you speak good Italian, so you're going to speak with Philippe. Could you ask him how it feels to be the first ever World Youth Champion for boulder at this age group?
Come ti senti ad essere il primo campione del mondo boulder in questa categoria?
In
Italian.
Aspetta,
Sei emozionato? Dai, quello che ti
sì,
viene in mente.
è un bellissimo momento e che aspetta, non mi viene in mente.
Okay.
It's of course a beautiful moment, but it's really a big emotion for him. So it's nothing in the mind at the moment.
And we have to remember he's 14 years old. Like in terms of climbing, you know, for Italy to see some good youngsters coming through here in bouldering as well, it's fantastic, isn't it, for Italian climbing?
Dice che voglio ricordare che sei 14enne, dice che sei una cosa importantissima per l'Italia, per il mondo dell'arrampicata italiana, tu che sei un giovane, che sei il primo campione del mondo boulder. Pensi che lo sia?
See, even I know that one. Okay. Look, I'll just say fantastic performance, well done. He's very good at climbing. He needs to work on his interviews. Thank you.
Sei fantastico, che è stata una bellissima performance, sei bravissimo a arrampicare.
No worries, take care. Thank you very much. But unfortunately, she's not sharing that very good English with us right now at the moment. But we will try and find her, certainly for the awards ceremony tonight. We will get a few words. Little procedural issues for later on tonight. We're going to get an interview with all our winners later on after the awards ceremony. I'm just walking amongst everybody here outside, and it's absolutely beautiful conditions. It is such a lovely summer day. It is a great pleasure to be out here and to see such wonderful climbing as well. But that's the male juniors, and sorry, that's the female juniors and the male youth B that has been completed. And all that remains now is to just get a confirmation of the results on the screen of our gold, silver and bronze medalists. First of all, in the male youth B, here's the confirmation. Philip Schenk won by a mile. 3 tops out of 8 attempts. As I said, his interviewing style maybe needs a bit of work on, but his climbing is absolutely fantastic. And he won by a mile. Keta Dohi of Japan, with the only other climber to top, takes silver. And Lucas Franket managed to take the bronze on the fact that he took 2 less attempts at his 3 bonuses. That's the men's. Here's how the women's finished up, the female junior. There's Stasa Geo of Serbia, 2 out of 3. Miho Nanaka, she got to the top in the end, but she just too many times. And I saw her around the back, she was very disappointed. She just needed a little bit of time on her own. And she knows that possibly that little tactical move on problem number 2 cost her in the end. She topped that final problem, which Geo could not top. But it was her move on the 3rd problem where she tried to flash it. She put all her effort into one, and it probably wasn't the one for her to do that on, because, well, if you're a poker player, you chose to bluff on the wrong one, and she chose that tactic on the wrong type of climb. Jessica Pills came away with the bronze on the basis she got an extra bonus. Well, we're going to just have a little break again. We'll be back in a few hours' time. We've got 2 more climbs to go, which is going to be the male youth A and the male junior. That starts at 5:45, so in about 2 hours' time. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.